AFL football takes Becky Marks. Get on TV, I want to kick 10 goals in a winning grand final out in the middle of the MCG.
Well, I know you've got plenty to offer being a former player and still working around the club, and your ear's pretty well close to the grindstone down there as well. Great game last Friday night. Let's get straight into it. Unfortunately, didn't win the game of footy, but I think we saw the best game of footy for the year.
I think we certainly did. 5 points was the final margin in the end, and it was a great game. The intensity was red hot from go to woe, and I think we did see a real lead up to the final series. Now, Terry Wallace was extremely impressed with the pace of the game.
Just quickly, I don't know whether it's good planning or what it is, but the Twos are also playing on Sunday as well too. Quickly looking at their result from the weekend.
Yes, they had a good win by I think it was 19 points over North Melbourne as well. So that secured them second spot on the ladder. So both sides finished second. It would have been great to have them both finish on top, but it sets us up very well for the final series.
Well, they're both there on Sunday at the MCG. You be there to support them as well too. When we come back, my first guest tonight, Chief Executive Officer of the AFL, Wayne Jackson. Getting back to the Bulldogs North Melbourne clash that we saw last Friday night, how does the AFL not so much view it, but does it sit back pretty pleased with itself, because we've got a club that virtually has got fairly low membership compared to other AFL clubs, and yet here they are. The success of them is now starting to build on memberships, and the league in itself, the way it's not so much frame's probably the wrong word, but the way it's actually structured, has seen the two clubs at the top of the ladder. How does the league sit back, pretty proud of itself, to turn around and say, well, hang on, we're putting these clubs back to the fore?
Yeah, look, proud may be the wrong word, Rob. I mean, I think the people that should get all the accolades for this is, in fact, the administration of the Western Bulldogs Football Club, particularly in the last couple of years, or certainly in the last couple of years, and historically for a number of years, the Kangaroos. But to be absolutely honest, for people that do think about how these things happen, they happen as a result of major policy decisions of the AFL, and they revolve around a salary cap, a draft and equalisation policies of the AFL. Those three working together mean at the beginning of any year there's a real chance your team can feature in the finals. It's why a club like Melbourne can finish last year and be around the place in 1998. It's why a club like the Brisbane Lions, which is currently not enjoying on-field success, it's only a player away or two, or some other factor which is capable of being changed to get that club back into the final eight. Long gone are the clubs of yesteryear that can buy premierships year after year simply because they have the money to buy the best players that are available in the competition.
All right, look, we must leave it. I know you're a busy man, and I know you'd love to stay with us for the whole show, but you've got other pending matters to get away to. Just quickly, before we say goodbye to you, has anyone rang up for finals tickets this year?
Yes, they have. They did last year, and they started about a week ago. And fortunately, I'm in the position of being able to say that the AFL does not give tickets away, nor do we sell them directly to people that ring up. So I think I'll get less people ringing this year than I got last year. I certainly hope so anyway.
Wayne, good luck for the final series from your position as CEO of the AFL, and thank you for spending some time with us tonight as well.